Hey guys, it's Miss Stevens. Today we are reading from our Unit 7 reader again, Kay and Martez, and the title of today's story is Dinner with Kay. So before we read our story, we're going to go over some sounds and the way to spell those sounds, and then we're going to review our vocabulary words. The first sound is the A sound, spelled A-Y. Let's see if you can read these words. Day. K. Why is K capitalized? It's someone's name. Very good. Play. Say. Then I have some two-syllable words. Let's see if you can read these words. Shopper. Dinner. Outside. Manners. Finished. And now we're going to review our vocabulary words. We only have one today. The vocabulary word today is manners. So manners is your behavior around other people. For example, my mother says it is important to have good manners. Can you tell me an example of good manners? What would be something that you could do that would show good manners? Very good. Saying please and thank you is a very good way to show good manners. Also saying yes ma'am and no ma'am and yes sir and no sir, that's another way to show good manners. All right, so in our Unit 7 reader, Kay and Martez, we are reading the story Dinner with Kay. So we go to our table of contents and we find Dinner with Kay. When you find it, give me a thumbs up. All right, what page is this found on? Page 8, nice job. So we're gonna go ahead and go to page 8 in our reader. The title of the story today is Dinner with Kay. The next day, Martez visits Kay's house for dinner. So, what is the setting of the story? Where does the story take place? Yes, it takes place at Kay's house. Kay's mom serves corn on the cob. Raise your hand if you like to eat corn on the cob. Martez tells Kay's mom, "I like this corn a lot. You are a good cook." "Thank you," says Kay's mom. So, do you think Martez is using good manners when he says, "I like this corn a lot. You are a good cook"? Yes, he's definitely using good manners. He's giving her mom a compliment. How do you think Kay's mom feels about that compliment? She probably feels good about that compliment, right? "I got the corn on sale," Kay's dad brags. Kay's dad smiles. He is proud to think that he got good corn for such a good price. Martez says, "This corn is so sweet. You are a good shopper." So, there's another example of Martez using good manners, telling the dad, "You are a good shopper." After dinner, Kay and Martez run outside. They splash in the pool and play tag. While doing dishes, Kay's mom says, "What good manners that Martez has." "Yes," says Kay's dad, "and he ate all of the food on his plate." When playtime is finished, Martez runs inside to thank Kay's mom and dad for dinner. Then he asks, Can Kay have dinner at our house tomorrow? Kay's mom and dad say she can. They like Martez. Okay, so who are our characters in today's story? Kay, Martez, and Kay's mom and dad. So there's 4 characters today in our story. All right, let's go back and look on the first page of our story. It says, what I want to know is, do you see any examples of good manners, of Martez using good manners on this page? Go ahead and skim the page. I'm going to give you a few seconds. Tell me if you see Martez using good manners. Very good. If you look here, it says, I like this corn a lot. You are a good cook. That is an example of Martez using very good manners. Let's go ahead and go to page 10. Do you see an example of Martez using good manners on this page? Give me a thumbs up when you find it. All right, he says right here, this corn is so sweet. You are a good shopper. So that's an example of Martez using good manners. Let's look at page 12 now. Do you see an example of Martez using good manners on this page? I'm going to give you a hint. It's found right here in this paragraph, or this sentence, where my red dot is. What does Martez do? Yes, he runs inside and says thank you to Kay's mom and dad. He thanks them for dinner. So that's another example of good manners. All right, guys, your story questions are found on page 4.1. You will find them in Google. I posted the link for you, or you can find it in your workbook. See you guys later.